Your dog licks your face, your hands, even your feet. Feels cute, right? That's what I believed too, until a dog behaviorist told me it could be a silent cry for help. And that's just one of many lies we've believed about dogs our entire lives. So today, let's uncover the truth behind the most common dog myths. But first, have you ever caught your dog eating grass and panicked? Keep watching because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. Here's what's really happening when your dog munches on grass like it's their favorite salad. Your furry friend isn't necessarily sick. They might just be incredibly bored. Think about it. When you're stressed or anxious, what do? You bite your nails, fidget with your phone, or tap your fingers, right? Well, dogs do the exact same thing, but their version is eating grass. Here's the shocking truth that will blow your mind. A major 2008 study revealed that only 22% of dogs actually vomit after eating grass. And here's the kicker. Only 8% seemed genuinely sick beforehand. But wait, there's a dangerous side to this grass-eating habit. That innocent-looking grass in your local park could be absolutely loaded with harmful chemicals and intestinal parasites that could seriously damage your dog's health. So when should you actually panic? If your dog is eating grass excessively and obsessively, that's your red flag to call your vet immediately. But hold on, this next myth is even more shocking, and it's about something you do with your dog every single day. The tired dog equals happy dog. Stop right there. If you believe a tired dog equals a happy dog, you're making a massive mistake that could be harming your furry friend. Here's what nobody tells you. Exhausting your dog physically is like forcing Einstein to only do manual labor for the rest of his life. Your dog's brain is basically a supercomputer that craves mental challenges and stimulation. Just running them until they collapse from exhaustion? That's not creating happiness. That's just creating fatigue and potentially behavioral problems. Here's the secret that experienced dog trainers don't want you to know. The perfect formula is mixing physical exercise with brain-busting mental stimulation. We're talking puzzle toys, hide-and-seek games, training sessions, scent work, and interactive feeding games. Trust me, once you start challenging your dog's mind along with their body, you'll witness a complete transformation. They'll be more balanced, more content, calmer at home, and incredibly more connected to you. The difference is absolutely mind-blowing. But this next myth? It's so common that even veterinarians used to believe it. And it's about your dog's age. 1 human year equals 7 dog years. Completely wrong. And this oversimplified math is actually dangerous for your dog's health and well-being. This famous 7-year rule is basically useless because it completely ignores your dog's actual biological reality. Here's the real truth that will change everything you thought you knew about your dog's age. Your dog's first year of life is equivalent to roughly 15 human years. They're basically going through their entire childhood and teenage years. Their second year? Add another 9 years to that count. After that, each dog year equals about 5 human years. But here's where it gets absolutely crazy. Size matters tremendously. A tiny Chihuahua can live 15+ years, while a massive Great Dane might not even reach 8 years old. This means your small dog and large dog are aging at completely different rates. Why does understanding this matter so much? Because knowing your dog's real biological age helps you provide better health care, catch age-related issues early, adjust their diet and exercise accordingly, and ultimately give them the quality of life they truly deserve. And speaking of things your dog deserves, this next myth is about something your dog does to you every day that you've been completely misunderstanding. Dog licks equals kisses. I absolutely hate to break your heart, but your dog might not be showering you with loving kisses when they lick your face. Here's what's actually happening in your dog's brilliant mind during those slobbery moments. First possibility, they can smell that absolutely delicious lunch you just devoured, and they're desperately hoping you'll share some of those amazing flavors, preferably straight from your mouth. Second scenario, you've been working out or it's a hot day. and that salty sweat covering your skin is like discovering a natural salt lick for your dog. Third option, they're strategically trying to grab your attention because they want something specific, like food, walks, playtime, or just some quality attention. Now don't get me wrong, dogs absolutely do show genuine affection, but licking is often more about their incredible sense of smell, their survival instincts, and their clever communication tactics. The real signs of authentic dog love: enthusiastic tail wagging, leaning their body weight against you, following you from room to room, and that special sparkle in their eyes when you walk through the door. But wait, there's one more myth that's so widespread it's literally changed how we think about what dogs can see. And this one will absolutely blow your mind. The dogs are colorblind. Myth totally busted. Your beloved dog isn't stuck living in some boring black and white movie from the 1950s. Here's the incredible truth that will completely change how you play with your furry friend. But this next myth? It's so common that even veterinarians used to believe it. And it's about your dog's age. 1 human year equals 7 dog years. Completely wrong. And this oversimplified math is actually dangerous for your dog's health and well-being. This famous 7-year rule is basically useless because it completely ignores your dog's actual biological reality. Here's the real truth that will change everything you thought you knew about your dog's age. Your dog's first year of life is equivalent to roughly 15 human years. They're basically going through their entire childhood and teenage years. Their second year, add another 9 years to that count. After that, each dog year equals about 5 human years. But here's where it gets absolutely crazy. Size matters tremendously. A tiny Chihuahua can live 15+ years, while a massive Great Dane might not even reach 8 years old. This means your small dog and large dog are aging at completely different rates. Why does understanding this matter so much? Because knowing your dog's real biological age helps you provide better healthcare, catch age-related issues early, adjust their diet and exercise accordingly, and ultimately give them the quality of life they truly deserve. And speaking of things your dog deserves, this next myth is about something your dog does to you every day that you've been completely misunderstanding. Dog licks equals kisses. I absolutely hate to break your heart, but your dog might not be showering you with loving kisses when they lick your face. Here's what's actually happening in your dog's brilliant mind during those slobbery moments. First possibility, they can smell that absolutely delicious lunch you just devoured, and they're desperately hoping you'll share some of those amazing flavors, preferably straight from your mouth. Second scenario, you've been working out or it's a hot day, and that salty sweat covering your skin is like discovering a natural salt lick for your dog. Third option, they're strategically trying to grab your attention because they want something specific, like food, walks, playtime, or just some quality attention. Now don't get me wrong, dogs absolutely do show genuine affection, but licking is often more about their incredible sense of smell, their survival instincts, and their clever communication tactics. The real signs of authentic dog love: enthusiastic tail wagging, leaning their body weight against you, following you from room to room, and that special sparkle in their eyes when you walk through the door. But wait, there's one more myth that's so widespread it's literally changed how we think about what dogs can see. And this one will absolutely blow your mind. The dogs are colorblind. Myth totally busted. Your beloved dog isn't stuck living in some boring black and white movie from the 1950s. Here's the incredible truth that will completely change how you play with your furry friend. Dogs can absolutely see colors. They just experience the world through a different visual filter than we do. While we humans can see the entire rainbow spectrum in all its glory, dogs see the world primarily in beautiful shades of blue and yellow. Imagine looking through specially tinted sunglasses that filter out reds and greens. This means that bright red ball you've been throwing in the backyard, your dog actually sees it as yellow or brownish. That lush green grass they love rolling in, it appears yellowish to their eyes. Understanding this amazing difference can actually transform you into a significantly better dog owner. Start choosing blue or yellow toys for maximum visibility, and watch how much more engaged and excited your dog becomes during playtime. This simple knowledge can improve their quality of life and make your bond even stronger. But wait, if you think what I just told you about dog vision was shocking, this next myth will make you feel absolutely sick to your stomach. And it's about something your dog does to you every single day. The dog's mouths are cleaner than humans. This myth is absolutely disgusting and completely false. If you believe your dog's mouth is cleaner than yours, you're in for a shocking reality check. Here's what's really happening in that slobbery mouth. Your dog licks everything. Garbage, their own bottom, dead animals, other dogs' waste, dirty floors, and countless bacteria-filled surfaces. Their mouth is basically a mobile petri dish of germs, parasites, and potentially dangerous microorganisms. While it's true that dogs have different bacteria than humans, that doesn't make their mouths cleaner. It makes them different kinds of dirty. The myth probably started because dogs heal their wounds by licking them. But that's due to increased blood flow, not because their saliva is some magical cleaning solution. Here's the truth that will make you think twice about those face licks. Dogs can actually transmit serious infections, parasites, and diseases through their saliva. So next time your furry friend tries to give you a big wet kiss, maybe redirect that love to a pat on the head instead. And speaking of misunderstanding your dog's behavior, this next myth has actually caused dog bite incidents because people completely misread the warning signs. The dogs only wag their tails when happy. Wrong. This dangerous myth has caused countless dog bite incidents because people misread the warning signs. Here's the truth that could literally save you from a hospital visit. Tail wagging doesn't always mean happiness. It simply means your dog is emotionally aroused or excited, and that excitement could be positive or negative. A dog wagging their tail could be happy, anxious, aggressive, frustrated, or even preparing to attack. The secret is in the details. Happy tail wags are usually loose, full-body wags that involve the entire rear end wiggling. Aggressive or nervous tail wags are typically stiff, high, and fast with a tense body posture. The position matters too. A tail held high and stiff while wagging can signal dominance or aggression, while a low, loose wag usually means submission or friendliness. Here's what most people don't know. Dogs even wag differently for different emotions. They wag more to the right when happy and more to the left when anxious. Understanding these subtle differences can help you read your dog's emotions correctly and avoid dangerous misunderstandings. But this next myth is probably the most heartbreaking one for dog owners, because it's about something you see in your dog's eyes every single day that you think means one thing, but it actually means something completely different. The dogs have guilt and shame. That guilty look your dog gives you after destroying your favorite shoes? It's not actually guilt, it's fear and anxiety. Here's the mind-blowing truth. Dogs don't experience complex emotions like guilt or shame the way humans do. That sad, ashamed expression you interpret as guilt is actually your dog responding to your body language and tone of voice. They've learned to associate your angry voice, crossed arms, and stern expression with something bad happening to them. Scientific studies have proven this repeatedly. Dogs show the same guilty behavior even when they haven't done anything wrong, just by sensing your displeasure. What's really happening is that your dog is trying to appease you and avoid punishment by showing submissive body language. They're essentially saying, "Please don't be mad at me," rather than, "I'm sorry for what I did." This is why punishing dogs after the fact is completely useless. They don't connect the punishment to their earlier behavior. Instead, focus on preventing unwanted behaviors and rewarding good ones immediately when they happen. Now, this next myth is absolutely infuriating because it's based on completely outdated science that has ruined the relationship between millions of dogs and their owners, and you've probably been doing it wrong this whole time. The dogs need to be alpha or pack leader. This outdated myth has caused more behavioral problems than it's solved. The whole alpha dog concept is based on faulty research from the 1970s studying wolves in captivity, not dogs, and definitely not how wolves actually behave in the wild. Here's the truth that will revolutionize your relationship with your dog. Dogs don't see you as their pack leader. They see you as their trusted companion and provider. The dominance theory has been completely debunked by modern animal behavior science. Wild wolf packs aren't led by aggressive alphas. They're family units led by the parents, just like human families. Trying to be the alpha by using intimidation, alpha roles, or dominance techniques actually creates fear, anxiety, and aggression in dogs. What actually works? Positive reinforcement, consistency, clear communication, and building trust through training and bonding. Your dog doesn't need you to dominate them. They need you to be a reliable, consistent leader who provides structure, safety, and guidance. This approach creates confident, well-behaved dogs who genuinely want to please you rather than dogs who obey out of fear. This next myth makes me absolutely furious because it's created unfair discrimination against innocent dogs based on their size, and it's completely destroying the reputation of an entire group of amazing dogs. The small dogs are naturally aggressive. This harmful stereotype has unfairly labeled millions of perfectly sweet small dogs as aggressive monsters. Here's the reality. Small dogs aren't born more aggressive. They're often made more aggressive by how we treat them. The truth is that small dog aggression is usually a learned behavior caused by inadequate training, overprotectiveness from owners, and lack of proper socialization. Think about it. When a small dog jumps on someone, we think it's cute. But when a large dog does the same thing, we immediately correct it. Small dogs often get away with behaviors that would never be tolerated in larger breeds. Many small dogs develop what's called small dog syndrome. They become defensive and aggressive because they feel they need to make themselves seem bigger and more threatening to survive. The solution? Treat your small dog exactly like you would a large dog, with consistent training, proper socialization, clear boundaries, and respect for their space. Small dogs are just as capable of being calm, confident, and well-behaved as any large breed when given proper guidance, training, and socialization from an early age. Always consult with your veterinarian about the best diet for your specific dog's needs. Get ready for another scientific revelation that's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about how your dog's body actually works, especially on hot summer days. The dogs sweat through their tongue. Partially wrong. While panting is your dog's primary cooling method, they don't actually sweat through their tongue like many people believe. Here's the real science behind how dogs regulate their body temperature. Dogs do have sweat glands, but they're only located in their paw pads and nose, not on their tongue. Panting works through evaporation of moisture from their mouth, tongue, and respiratory system, which is much more efficient than sweating for their body type. When dogs pant, they're creating airflow over the moist surfaces in their mouth, which causes evaporation and cooling, similar to how a fan makes you feel cooler. This is why you might notice your dog's paws feeling slightly damp on hot days. They're actually sweating through their paw pads. The reason dogs rely more on panting than sweating is because their fur coat would make traditional sweating ineffective and uncomfortable. Understanding this helps you recognize when your dog might be overheating. Excessive panting, drooling, and seeking cool surfaces are all signs they need to cool down immediately. Never leave your dog in a hot car, and always provide plenty of water and shade during warm weather. This next myth is actually kind of heartbreaking because it's prevented so many beautiful friendships from happening. And if you believe this myth, you might be missing out on one of the most amazing relationships in the animal kingdom. Dogs hate cats naturally. This age-old myth has prevented countless beautiful friendships between dogs and cats. The truth is that dogs and cats can absolutely be best friends when properly introduced and socialized. Here's what's really happening. The supposed natural hatred between dogs and cats is mostly due to miscommunication and lack of proper introduction. Dogs and cats have different body language. A dog's playful behavior might seem threatening to a cat, while a cat's defensive posture might trigger a dog's chase instinct. However, millions of households around the world have dogs and cats living together in perfect harmony. The secret is proper introduction, early socialization, and understanding each species' needs and communication styles. Puppies and kittens who grow up together often become inseparable companions. Even adult dogs and cats can learn to coexist peacefully with patience and proper management. The key factors are gradual introduction, providing separate spaces for each pet, supervising interactions initially, and ensuring both animals feel safe and secure. Many dogs and cats develop incredibly strong bonds, playing together, sleeping together, and even grooming each other. This myth has unfortunately prevented many families from enjoying the joy of having both species as beloved family members. Friday. And now, for the final myth. This one is actually dangerous and has sent thousands of dogs to emergency rooms. If you believe this myth, you could be putting your dog's life at serious risk right now. Dogs need to eat bones for healthy teeth. This dangerous myth has sent countless dogs to emergency veterinary clinics. While the idea seems logical, giving dogs bones can actually be extremely hazardous to their health. Here's the shocking truth. Cooked bones are incredibly dangerous because they splinter easily and can cause choking, intestinal blockages, or even puncture your dog's digestive tract. Even raw bones carry risks. They can break teeth, cause digestive upset, or harbor harmful bacteria like salmonella. Many veterinarians now recommend against giving dogs any real bones due to these serious risks. So what about dental health? There are much safer alternatives that are actually more effective. Specially designed dental chews, rope toys, and dental-specific dog food can help clean your dog's teeth without the risks associated with bones. Regular brushing with dog-safe toothpaste is the gold standard for canine dental care. Professional dental cleanings by your veterinarian are also crucial for maintaining your dog's oral health. The truth is that wild dogs and wolves who eat bones often suffer from broken teeth and digestive problems. It's not the ideal situation we've romanticized. Keep your dog's teeth healthy with safe, vet-approved methods instead of risking a dangerous emergency. Now that you know these shocking truths about your dog, I want you to try something right now. Go look at your dog and observe their behavior with this new knowledge. Are they eating grass out of boredom? Are they licking you because they smell food? Are they more tired than happy? Drop a comment below and tell me which myth shocked you the most. I read every single comment and I love hearing your stories. This video will teach you how to understand what your dog is really trying to tell you every single day. If this video changed how you see your furry friend, smash that like button, share it with fellow dog lovers, and subscribe for more mind-blowing pet facts. Trust me, your dog will thank you for it. See you in the next video.